Okay, so we're back, and now we have sounds in when the gold pieces are being collected, and also in our music player. So let's just activate our music player one more time and listen to what we've done so far. Okay, yeah, cool, 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 cool. It's always okay. All right. Later on in the tutorial, we'll also have the music player stop or the music player game object being destroyed when the you win text box appears. So that will give a better cue to the player that he won the level. So now we're gonna add sounds to the edges, some sound effects. And for that, yes, we will have to go to the script one more time. So again, go to player, and then you can right click on edit script here. Okay, and then yep, so Visual Studio opens again with a script. So now in the complete player controller script, you won't find a function that does that. Well, in the game, the UFO will bang the edge, but nothing will happen. So we have to actually write a little bit more of code in order to make that happen. So we will have to create a new function. So it's kind of similar to void on trigger enter, but in this case, we will have to use a different Unity function. And wait, not here. Okay, there you go. Here, just add it here. Be aware of the curly braces. So if you type in, again, follow along with me. For more information, you can always go to the Unity documentation. But void on collision, enter 2D, this one, and then unit, and then Visual Studio automatically fills in the rest. Collision 2D, collision, and opens a nice curly braces, the nice curly braces in there for us. So, okay, so follow along with me. If collision, right, dot, dot game object dot compare tag is edges, then do this. Okay, source dot play one shot, and we haven't created an audio clip yet for this, but let's just name it edges. Yeah, edges with let's put the capital E, edges. Okay, great. So if we go back here, let's do public audio clip again, and then edges, right? And okay, and this line of code, if you notice, it's really similar to the onTrigger 2D. It's just a different function. On the pieces that are being collected, these are triggered when they overlap, but the on collision enter, it will trigger when it collides with something else. And we also have to add a tag to the edges, and we're calling those edges appropriately. And so when that happens, then our source.play one shot audio clip edges will trigger. Okay, so let's see. Okay, why is it? Oh, okay. So we wrote edges here with okay, so we wrote edges there with a small e. So okay, so let's see. File save. Now, okay. Okay, let's go back to Unity and edges. Okay, now we find that our complete player control script is asking or wanting for an audio clip for the edges sound. So one of the sound effects that I have, I'll just call it. It's called metal bang. Okay, so if we drag that to the assets, metal bang. Let's have a listen. Yep, that. I'd say, the reason I chose that was because metal against metal. So, all right. So, metal bang, put it in the audio folder. We don't have a sound effects folder. We're not worried about that. Kind of lazy, I guess. Okay, so the sound effects folder are here. in the audio folder. And what we need to do now is to find these edges. So again, here, these edges, right? So when we click that, okay, when we click that, it's in the background. So see like player and then background. So right, so these are all our edges and these are all our box colliders. So check check it out here. Where it says tag and on tag, we need to create a new tag. We need to create a new tag. So you go to plus there, new tag name, and then hit edges. Okay, and then save. All right, so when you go back to the background again, and then you tag it appropriately, edges. Okay, just want to double check that it's, yes, capital E. Okay, edges. Okay, so let me just go ahead and save. Let's see. I think the player. Oh, okay. And obviously, we need to drag the metal bang sound in there. Okay. And I think that's it. Let's check it out. Let me kill the music player sound and just leave the sound effects. Okay. Yep. There you go. Collect, 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 collect. Okay. Whoop. All right. Oh, okay. Good. And the UN sound. Cool. All right. So, yep. In this video, we added a sounds for the edges, and for that, we had to add a new function. In this case, on collision enter, and in Unity, we had to, well, first look for where the edges were in the game. So it's obviously in background. And then we had to create a new tag called edges, which also, yes, it's here. Okay. And then we also created an audio clip for that, edges, public audio clip. And then we dragged in the player script, we added the edges sound in there, the metal bang sound. So why don't we hear it all with the music and then see what we will do in the next video. So, okay, so there. All right. Cool. Okay. So in the next video, what we'll do is when the pieces are being all collected, once they're all collected, I want the music to stop. So I want this music player to be quiet. And so that gives a better kind of cue that you finished the level, right? As well. So see you soon.